So this is a 2-minute chart of IQNT, and it's the only trade that I've taken this morning. I took it for a long trade, and pretty much the setup for me was you can see I trade this thing a lot, or I have traded it a lot, but it had this resistance into 580, and I had an extension pulled up around set the 74 level, and I went ahead and uh, took the trade after an intraday break happened. I actually waited because I missed this original intraday break. So I waited for it to pull back and then I started scaling in as it was showing that this edge at 49 was going to hold. So scaled some in on this bar and then a little bit later scaled some more in. And I had an initial target around 62. That was like a really, really short term. I was anticipating 70 was my longer term target. So not only did I have like the 70s on my daily extension, but on my 2 minute as well. So I scaled some out into strength as I like to do. I'm still working on holding. It would have been nice to hold this third of my position up to the target of the 70s, but I do have a habit that I'm trying to work on. But anyways, if it did roll over, it tried to break through this 57 or 67 level, and if it was going to roll over from here, I would have regretted not taking some profit around this area. So that's why I scaled some out. And then I finally reached my target, got some out at 70 here. 2/3 of my position was out by this time. And then I had a third of my position left on the table, so we started squeezing into these price bars here. And my stop was at 69. I got out, it came down and took me out right at 69. I didn't get any slippage. So I practiced, really three different types of exit strategies here. First was getting out into strength, and the second was getting out at my target, which I, pretty much had a market order to get out. And then my third exit strategy was I squeezed my stop into the low of the previous bars, which was the low was 70. So 69 was my squeeze. So, you can definitely practice different ways of getting out of a trade, especially when you're scaling. It's not there's not one certain way you should be getting out of trades or in trades for that matter. You can see I like to scale, scaled in, scaled out. So that's just my preferred method. But this trade ended up working out really well, even with the market conditions being kind of funky. It's been a little bit choppy, and looks like there's a battle going on between the bulls and the bears, trying to figure out where the market's going to go from here. And this is the 2 minute of my ES, so you can see that we've been uptrending all day. So the trade did work, and yeah, it's a good day today so far.